6 of the Western Conference semifinal. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Dort. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Williams has got the first basket of the game for the Thunder.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. He knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instinct.
Williams gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here's Jokic outside.
Come on.
Denver gets it back. Here's Murray. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Doubled by Murray. Hartenstein finds Williams. Dort misses. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Murray. Porter outside. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. 5 on the clock. Williams with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Westbrook in for Denver.
Number 4, Russell Westbrook.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Porter with a block. Murray right side. Over Hartenstein. And that one comes up a bit short. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 1:14 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Over Williams, and again it's Denver.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps back and fires.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Jokic, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Sharch is checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for George. Free throw, no good for Jokic. Oklahoma City's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
From the line.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. Watson the screen. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Sharge outside. Pass to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around outside Westbrook. Launches it. knocks down the three ball. Westbrook's got the lead up to 1 now for Denver. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin. And you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man. And I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now, here's Westbrook after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Westbrook missing. Here's Oklahoma City coming to this one after winning on Tuesday.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Westbrook. And they're trailing by 3. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Denver calls timeout. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. The Nuggets with another miss. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Torch gets it to go.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
To the middle. Dort against Westbrook. Pass to Brown. A three. Westbrook, no good. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray dishes to Saric. The kick out to Westbrook. Murray scanning the floor. The Nuggets with another miss. And here are the Thunder now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Wiggins, beyond the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric, and it's Peyton Watson in for Porter. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. The shot's good from Westbrook. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Wallace against Murray. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Outside Williams. Fires the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Here's Westbrook after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from the wing. That one good for 2. Holmgren's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And we finished one half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Stradamus?
Yeah.
I must consult the bones, but I left them at home, Ernie.
Are you talking about the dominoes?
Nope.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Murray with it. Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Brown. Lock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 12. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
The first one falls. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Denver calls timeout. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Oklahoma City on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Jokic. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Jokic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Outside, George. Porter against Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Jokic high post. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Murray on the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time.
And operating off the ball. Credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams, just 5 to shoot. Caruso, a screen on Gordon, and that one is good. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Murray down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. That shot no good. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Denver. Sharch checked in for Gordon. Peyton Watson comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. And Williams drops them both. And 101 left to play here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the inside. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk. He doesn't think twice about it.
Pass to Wallace. It's Williams with the drive. Misses from short range. The Nuggets trail by 13. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook finds Watson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Williams scanning the floor. It's blocked. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Wallace misses. Denver shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Sharch. Watson with it. And Sharch kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dort passes to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Westbrook. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Nuggets, Jokic comes in for Saric, and Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 8. Porter passes to Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams finds Hartenstein. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Down low. The shot. Jokic makes the defense look helpless. Whoa!
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. That one misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Gordon against Hartenstein. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Porter with a block.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And so the Oklahoma City Thunder take the series and will continue. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference finals never are. I'm sure they're confident right now coming off of this huge win. But, Kevin, they've still got a lot of work to do before they put their hands on any trophies.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.